Two traditional trapping methods into clinch knee. Our first trapping method we'll look at today would come from Jeet Kune Do or Jeet Kune Do, Bruce Lee's martial art, hand immobilization attack as it was called. It was a pretty critical element to his art, to his personal development through martial art as well. And we really just enjoy training it. Typically you start from your reference point trapping like Wing Chun. So you're sort of in a wrist to wrist or forearm to forearm area. Okay, I'm gonna suppress his lead hand with what's called Pak Da or Pak Sao. So I go here like this and punch with the opposite hand. When I do, he's just gonna check my punch here, just stops it right on the center like that. One and in. Now I'm gonna address the second hand of what we call Loi Pak. Loi Pak meaning inside slap, and I hit. Trap and hit, trap and hit. Okay, now when you hit somebody like this, the head goes back, but then the chin snaps down. So when his chin snaps back down, I'm gonna grab immediately like this. So I have my hand in the position, the chin snaps up, comes down, and I go right to that single clinch. 1, 2, up, down, and grab. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up immediately. Then I'm gonna keep this on his head, pivot on the elbow or on the inside of the forearm so that I come behind, slide my hook in, double these up, pull towards the hip, and present the knee on one or on the other side like that. So I attach forearm to sternum, hand here. This would be a shot and a slap, but you can just place them on your partner. You don't have to be too aggressive. See, this is here if I need to pop or bump like this. Elbow this across, pivot on the arm till it sinks in, and throw your knee. Generally, it's a good idea when you're here to really get some control over the head itself. If I'm here on the neck, I have some control by all means, but he could smash his head into me. If he points his nose up towards the ceiling, he might be able to get back some control. A lot of times it's just too tough for your partner as you're trying to learn all the individual elements. So you can kind of save that for the end. Okay, a second option, we're just gonna change the nature of the trapping slightly. We're gonna look at Panantukan or Silat, Southeast Asian martial art, where we're kind of moving diagonally, bisecting or intersecting the center line. So instead of here, he just still puts this out arbitrary for me as I'm learning a new technique. And I gunting this area here. So gunting is your scissor motion. You're gonna do this to yourself. You'll find there's areas that are actually quite tender and you're thinking of just putting the knuckle ripping right through it. So that's here, bang, this way. Then I backhand over top. 1 and 2. When I unhinge, I'm either going fingers to the eyes or the edge of the hand to slide right up underneath their jaw into the neck like this. Any of these techniques you're eventually obviously going to learn to do against somebody who's punching, who's moving forward. This is just our static way to start for today. We put the gunting in, we go. When I put this up, he's going to check that rear hand just like we did with the Jeet Kune Do set. And now I'm going to wedge this underneath. 1, 2, this way. 1, 2. When I wedge, I now have a shield motion on the other side, and I'm gonna trap and hit on this side as well. Again, smash this and come over top. I'm trying to make that a shot, but he's gonna stop me. So I wedge and I make that a shot instead. 1, 2. So we'll utilize that position to set up the clinch knee then. So we have 1 and 2, we hit like this. 1, we elbow. And now we have the same pivot on the head motion as we did before. This just lifts through. You could pull the head and elbow up, or you just put a little cheap shot in, just crack their tooth a little bit, like this. Yeah, see the head pop up? Good, now you're gonna use that shape when the head pops up to pivot. I'm still constant contact here. This slams in on the back side. Now we have this elbow, right? We just make a sandwich, eat them up, here like that. Pivot this one, and knee on one, or knee on the other. Okay, that's it. Trapping from 2 different martial arts into your clinch knee setup. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Maybe you have something similar you'd like to do or something you'd like us to try out. And we'll see you for the next one. Thanks for watching.